Welcome. It is day one of your first week in Forex. So this class is where we start building your foundation. And I promise it's going to change the way you look at a chart forever. Now, if you've explored at all in the trading world, you've probably seen already what doesn't work. There are strategies that look great on a screenshot or great in a recording, but they fall apart in the live market. And most people give surface level advice because they don't understand why price moves. They just react to it. And there's a smarter way to trade. From this week alone, you're going to get a new skill and confidence, and you'll be able to trade, at least on a beginner level, in a way that makes sense. Now, what is Forex? Well, Forex stands for the foreign exchange market. It's where currencies are bought and sold. So you're not buying a thing like a stock, you're trading the relationship between two currencies. For example, if you buy euro, US dollar, you're buying the euro and you're selling the US dollar at the same time. Now, why does this market exist at all, and what moves price within the market? Well, here's what most people don't tell you, frankly, because they just don't know. See, banks and institutions trade billions of dollars daily, but they can't just click buy and be done. They need someone on the other side of those trades. That someone is retail traders like us. And to get us to enter the game, they have to make it very enticing. So all of their moves are designed to get traders excited enough to hit that buy or sell button. And they do it right at the worst spot where most traders get stopped out, and then they force you to enter again. The whole game is designed to collect liquidity. Now, that's your stops and your pending orders. Those will make more sense as we go. So why do I trade Forex instead of stocks? Well, if you're comparing Forex to stocks, here's the quick rundown. Forex is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and you can trade from anywhere in the world. You can profit whether price is going up or down. And you only trade a small set of major pairs. You don't have to research or know thousands of stocks. And you don't need a ton of capital to start. In Forex, micro lots exist for a reason. And they're very nice if you're just getting started. Now, unlike stocks, leverage is available, and used responsibly. That means you can grow quickly even with a smaller account. And you also learn to do it safely. So over $7.5 trillion changes hands in Forex every single day. That's more than all of the stocks and futures markets combined. Now, this matters because that much volume means that there is speed, liquidity, and tons of opportunity. But it also means that if you don't understand what drives it, you're playing blind in the deepest market on earth. Now, there are three main forces that move the market. The first is market sentiment, and that's how people feel. Fear, greed, news hype, social media buzz, those definitely have some influence on the market. Then, of course, there's central bank activity. That's interest rate changes, policy announcements, unexpected interventions, wars, things like that. And then liquidity collection. And this is the one that no one talks about. So price moves to collect orders before it makes its real move. So really what moves the market? I'll say it plainly. Manipulation is part of the system. Big players move price in ways that look random, but they aren't. They engineer spikes that stop you out. They do breakouts that instantly reverse. It's all on purpose. And so your job is to recognize these patterns and learn how to trade with the banks and not against them. So what do you need to get started? Just two things. Your favorite device, laptop, tablet, phone works, although it is easier on a computer. A demo account, we're going to practice with zero risk. We're going to keep it simple and keep it focused. This entire game is about building skill, not showing off. Keep practicing, keep learning, stay excited. This is a journey and you don't have to do it alone. Lean on the group, ask questions, and trust the process. You're learning a brand new skill and you can do this. Okay? With that, let's head to the charts.